The coronavirus is the biggest threat this country has faced.
The sports world rocked by the coronavirus.
All postponed.
Is this going to change rugby forever?
COVID-19 has seen the world of rugby completely transform in response to the global pandemic. The Principality Stadium in Cardiff has been converted into a 2,000-bed field hospital. 46 patients have been treated, and the stadium is now empty and on standby in case of a second wave. A worker from the hospital explained how the iconic venue has brought comfort to some patients.
Being at the stadium and everything around them helped them in terms of their spirit. It helped them to think of where they were, how iconic this place was. It helped with their recovery. It sounds quite strange, that, but that's what it did for one of our patients.
This time last year, Simon was stood on this very same pitch, except it was as the coach of Abergavenny RFC. He led the team to win their first national title.
For Abergavenny, and they've done it! They have done it!
It was fantastic for Abergavenny going back here to win that for the first time. The Dragon's Heart Hospital, DHH, it's a different team, but I put the two together. The same principles, same ethos as rugby. Everyone's, wanting to succeed, with the same goal. For us last year, it was the cup and the league, which we achieved. And it's the same here, we're operational now. I think it's about 2 or 4 maybe who have now been discharged. So we see that as success. They're going home, they've recovered, which is exactly what we want to see.
Money-raising efforts throughout the community are helping the NHS combat the threat of the coronavirus. One rugby club whose efforts have been recognised is Brecon RFC. They have relocated a flock of sheep onto their pitch to help the club save money during the crisis.
Norman, who's the head groundsman here, is 70 years of age, so he's had to isolate himself. So we really didn't want to spend any money on grass cutting or whatever, so the aim was to actually get the sheep here, so in the end everybody's happy.
While his sheep remain occupied, Paul Amphlett, who is a retired paramedic, has decided to go back to work on the front line.
I decided to go back full time, basically just to try and help out and keep the ball rolling in the NHS, really. I think everybody's in the same boat, that if whatever we can do to help, we will.
When the former Welsh international took on his new role as head coach of Brecon, he never expected this.
Good to be back down here. It's been a long time since we've been down here, so and the sheep on the ground as well, so it makes it a bit more interesting. They're doing a good job, nice and green, healthy. So looking forward to get back down here and play, really.
As part of a sponsoring initiative, the club have used the sheep to raise over £10,000 for the NHS.
There's 73 ewes out here currently. What I've asked people to do is sponsor every ewe, name each ewe after a person that they know that's in the NHS. The money that we collect from that all goes into one pot, and I think that everything that we can do as a club to help, i.e. like raising this money to go towards the NHS is obviously a big bonus.
Despite the uncertain future for some clubs, experts believe their response to the pandemic has shown rugby's true values.
The values of respect, solidarity, discipline and passion, and integrity, our core values, they're very much on display the whole time. But also, they're kind of values in action in this kind of situation, because you've got the solidarity, the respect and the passion of wanting to come together and see what's the best way to get through this pandemic has been absolutely incredible. That spirit of cooperation has been really inspiring, genuine.